shout out to executive producer Jamal for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate your sponsorship and hope you enjoy this reaction. Thanks again.
Welcome back to another EP sponsor reaction. This one is for Suits, Season 1, Episode number 2. Don't you ever let somebody forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Shout out to executive producer Jamal for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate it. A couple comments from the first episode, starting with JP, who says, expletive F word. Yeah. Can't wait to watch this in a moment. When whoever sponsored it, hats off to you. That was Jamal. Hats off to Jamal.
Yeah.
Nick Q says, thanks to the EP who sponsored this. One of my favorite shows. Me and my siblings, all of us living in different countries, rewatch episodes of this fairly regularly. So it's something we talk about whenever we call each other. It's such an easy watch. The plot is fun and has zippy energy, even if it's nothing special. But it's the characters that really make it shine. Harvey is iconic and Mike is a pretty good MC. The supporting cast are great too, from Jessica to Donna to Lewis, who gets a lot more screen time later. I totally forgot the pilot was this long. LOL, fingers crossed we see more. Well, thanks to Jamal, we're jumping in episode 2.
Yeah.
Executive producer Jamal says, loving the energy in these comments. I hope we get this into rotation. No matter what, I'm going to try to keep sponsoring it. And it got super close this month as far as almost getting into rotation. Y'all are 100% right that this pilot was long as fuck, but as you said, going forward, it'll be tighter, and I think you're really going to be all in for these characters and plot. Can't wait to see more, and fingers crossed, one day you'll be able to watch it regularly. Okay. Executive producer Jeremy adds, this show is great, and I really love the characters. I think Mike's grandma is great. Trevor, on the other hand, not so much. He's not a great friend and a terrible influence. He comes up with these grand ideas that get Mike in serious trouble. Then after Mike gets in trouble, he tells him he should thank him for the grand ideas. No, I'm good. Thanks to Jamal for sponsoring the pilot. It was a long pilot, and it can't have been that easy to watch when you're not feeling well, but I'm glad you both enjoyed it for the most part. I hope and look forward to you getting to see more. Well, let's get into the next one right now.
Was that 3 in a row?
So
That would be 4, actually. Oh, God. Come on. What do you say? We go 5 out of 9?
So you can keep abusing me? No, thank you. I'm done.
Oh, come on. I'll spot you 3.
Game time's over, Wyatt. They're here.
They're here?
Get set up in the conference room.
Yeah. No, I'll just,
Get set up in the conference room. You did let him win.
Oh, you know who I know him from,
The guy
maybe?
has the formation of a 2-year-old.
He's in that Mandy Moore
Last time
movie,
the
like,
capitalist
he's
came
the
in, I took him
boyfriend.
boxing to calm him down. I basically had to punch myself in the face to let him win. I don't get it.
I don't think
he's
they
such a
said so.
genius. Why does he get so
With that
nervous around a
giant
bunch of
leap, too.
investors? You spend 2 years working on a satellite phone that fits in your pocket and bet the company on it. You'd be a little nervous too, I think.
the prototype. I can't find it. I don't know where
You mean this?
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Fail miserably.
I would. Is that the,
$20 million prototype, yes. And you don't even get to look at this bad boy until after we close the deal today.
You're like stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers don't write checks. All you gotta do is walk in there, show them how the phone works.
Right. And Suntech Digital will be a new force in global communications.
Let's knock them dead.
What kind of lawyers are they? Yeah, they seem like they,
Where do you think you're going? Into the room with the people.
like agents, you know
Wrong.
what I mean?
That's the adult table in there, and you haven't earned the privilege yet.
Well, I play air hockey.
You need to go back to the office and file a patent for the phone.
No, not a file a patent.
Figure it out.
Can't we do that after?
No, if you keep talking,
Hey, you
we'll
got the
start
Google
billing you.
machine.
My time runs $1,000 an hour.
What years is
Isn't
it?
this our time, Mr. Hand?
I stand corrected. Your Fast Times at Ridgemont High quote that proves you belong at the adult table.
Hey, that's a great movie, and it spoke to a generation. Hey, you busy? Okay, have you ever filed a patent before? I just got back from this meeting with Harvey, and he wants me to
I
file
need
this
you to give me a
patent. but
percentage of
I have
your
no idea
check.
what paperwork looks like.
Stop doing
so
all your shit.
Yeah.
if any help in this arena would be rude. Did Harvey call you and tell you to do that?
I gotta open door policy.
It isn't the golden boy. You're Harvey's project, right? What's your name?
Mike Ross.
Gregory Boone. So what are you doing here? Weren't you signing some big deal this afternoon downtown?
Well, evidently I haven't earned the privilege yet.
Get the adult table speech?
Instead of watching the deal close, you get to file the patent.
Yeah, those suck.
Wait, you've done one of these before?
Like 100. Why?
And like he said, once he learned how to do it, baby, he just know how to do it.
No. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I took care of it. Patent claim. I negotiated a deal to get it done.
What are you talking about?
Gregory, he agreed to file it for me. And all I have to do is prove his Bainbridge briefs.
That explains why he said to give you this. And why he called you a sucker.
Call me a what now?
Mike Ross, allow me to introduce the Bainbridge briefs.
Jack.
All of them.
Wait a minute, are these all...
Still printing? Yeah. I think about a half hour.
Oh, it's 6 printers, 23 pages a minute, 30 minutes. That's 4,140 pages.
Plus all of this, which means the next time you negotiate a deal, I would suggest to get your facts straight.
Wait, what's he gonna do?
I am the sucker.
What's he gonna do though?
I go from getting the patent to I gotta read 4,000 pages.
Well, he negotiated the other dude doing the
Nice of you to
patent.
join us this morning.
For your information, Mr.
is
Sunshine,
what
I've been
he
here all night
has to do.
proofing. That belongs to...
Okay, where's my confirmation?
What?
The fact that you don't know already concerns me.
What, you mean a patent thing?
The patent thing is the only piece of paper that's holding up our deal from yesterday. Where is it?
It's on my desk.
If it's not on mine by the time I get back, I'm gonna feed you to Lewis. No problem.
No, he's not right.
Please tell me that you filed a patent.
No, not yet.
I gave it to you yesterday.
Same time I gave you my Bainbridge briefs, which you haven't finished.
I was here all night and I barely got through half.
I was on hold for almost 11 minutes before I gave up on your patent. So, what's your point?
I swear I will finish those filings, but you have to give me this patent confirmation before Harvey gets back.
Sorry, Golden Boy. Deal's a deal.
He gotta do something for him.
There's no way you can read that.
Oh, he reads really fast, you know?
No, it's not that he reads really fast, it's that he retains everything he reads. He ain't the Flash.
What do you think you're doing? I'm proofing briefs. Why? Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is. That's Gregory's responsibility. Why are you handling it?
Oh, I volunteered.
He didn't pawn it off on you?
No.
No?
No, I mean, he didn't even want
I
me
need the
to do
experience.
it, but I had some extra time, so I insisted.
Congratulations. You've shown loyalty to
Yeah,
each
you
other
know where
ever
he's from?
since.
He's
I
from
know
Boston.
Gregory tricked you into doing this work. I wanted to see how you react when pressed about it. You held up.
What'd you say, babe?
So
I
he's from
respect that.
Boston.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See, but I don't understand something though. If you didn't know how to file a patent, then why didn't you just run to Harvey?
He was busy.
But you see, Mike, that's why you come to see me. Look, Mike, I know I can come across a bit prickly,
Douchey. Douche.
Prickly.
but we're a team here. That means I'm here to help.
Well, he's a skincare guy.
All right. So can you help me now?
No.
Already have.
Thank you, Lewis.
You filed the patent?
Do
So
you
now
actually
you
do
owe
it,
me.
though? I mean, I guess I wouldn't trust anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Blue is your color. Is Harvey back?
No.
Can I put this on his desk?
Yes.
Will you tell him I put it there hours ago?
What time you want me to say?
11 a.m.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then maybe I can use my access to his bank accounts to buy myself a house in the Hamptons.
12:15.
No.
He's so trusting. He doesn't get. He doesn't read sarcastic at all.
He ain't never swum in these shark infested waters.
See?
He'll become one of them soon.
I look for your work on the Bainbridge briefs. Spectacular. You caught the discrepancies between listed assets and potential assets. That had a huge impact, Mike.
Yeah, I know, millions, but anyone would have caught that, right?
Out of the 50 associates that are under my purview, not one of them would have caught that. You just have this eye for detail, Mike. I mean, no wonder why Harvey's so crazy about you. It's amazing. I mean, I really seriously appreciate that.
Hey,
Is he being
thank
sarcastic?
you, Lewis. That's nice.
You know that I pick a pony out of the herd every year, don't you?
A pony?
Oh, yeah. Someone who shows potential, stamp my own brand on. Are you that pony, Mike?
I work for Harvey.
As you should.
Good.
Well, listen, I have some work to get to, so maybe we can meet for lunch tomorrow at the club, say 1 p.m.
Tomorrow.
I know I just posed that as a question, but I really didn't mean it that way.
Hey, what's up?
We just heard from Wyatt. He got a response from the patent office.
And?
It's been denied.
What?
Evidently, there was a similar claim.
Wait, what do you mean? Somebody beat us to it?
No, someone beat you to it. They filed less than 24 hours ago, which means you filed a day later than you said you would.
I tried to tell you that I didn't know how to do that.
And I told you to figure it out.
And I did, and it got filed.
After you lied and said you'd already followed through.
Did he file it? Who filed it?
What's gonna happen now?
I suggest you get on the phone, call the patent office, and find out who beat us to it. Then you're gonna have Donna find any judge who will listen so we can get an injunction and stop whoever it is from launching their product first.
Okay, got it.
Now I've got to call Wyatt and calm him down. You think that's gonna be a walk in the park?
Hey, Harvey. Did you tell him it was me?
Why would I do that? I'm responsible for you. It was me.
That's leadership, babe.
Fuck you, smile.
I mean, if we don't get this, doesn't this impact our company that we all work for? Like, I don't get it.
I love the money is the money.
The more this
They signed the
things don't we
paperwork,
get
Wyatt.
raises
They
and
can't
shit?
pull out. The patent dispute is not an issue, okay? No, they cut the check. End of story. I'm in court right now. Let me call you back. So it's Velocity Data Solutions. Did you serve them with notice of a hearing?
They're $1 billion company.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He ain't gonna give no fucks.
Did you not see the
I don't fucking take
He
anybody
has
serious.
ample amount of
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah.
In your pocket.
I don't give a fuck
But
who
you
they
were
is.
late, so perhaps that's why it wasn't. Let the record show the council's fined $1,000 for failing to follow the posted rules of the court.
Your Honor, I didn't mean to.
Oh, we know him too.
Moving on. Another outburst like that, and you will be escorted out.
So off their day.
Mr. Salinger.
Your Honor, this is a waste of your time. The U.S. Patent Office is the only judicial body that should be handling this dispute. Velocity Data Solutions requests dismissal.
Your Honor, if I may, this injunction request.
Counsel's approach.
This judge hates him. What did he
Yeah.
do?
Gee, okay, tread lightly.
That's the exhibit filing. Why wasn't I given a courtesy copy?
Given the expedited nature of this hearing, I
Hand it to me. Hand it to me.
This guy's a douche. Oh my god.
I would have assumed that a lawyer appearing before a judge would come on time with his mouth shut and prepared with a courtesy brief.
My apologies.
Request denied. Court adjourned for the morning. Better luck next time, Harvey.
What the fuck?
I want him when I go against you.
For now.
Wait here.
Who the fuck is this guy?
if next time Lewis asks you to do something that I told you not to do, what then?
I told you that I did not have a choice.
Oh, because he had a gun to your head?
Yes.
And what are your choices if someone puts a gun to your head?
What are you talking about? You do what they say or they shoot you.
Wrong. You take the gun, or you pull out a bigger one, or you call their bluff, or you do any one of 146 other things. If you can't think for yourself, maybe you aren't cut out for this.
I can, and I am. Look, I did what I had to do. I made the best out of a bad situation, which is what I am good at, which is what you hired me to do in the first place.
Yeah, I hired you and I expect your loyalty. So if Lewis asks you to do something like that, you come to me first.
Oh, right, like when I came to you and you told me that I couldn't sit at the adult table. Right, I remember that. Or when you told me to go file the patent by myself, like that.
Excuse me?
You know what? Maybe it's time you show me some loyalty.
Do you know how long it was before I got to sit at the adult table? It was when I brought in my first client, which I don't recall you having done. And when you screwed up that patent and Wyatt went apeshit on me, I didn't put that on you, I took it on myself, because that's my job. And it's your job to do what I say when I say it. So if you're talking about loyalty, you're a goddamn murder.
You're right. I said I'm sorry and I meant it. Harvey, I want you to I need you to trust me, okay? And I will work as hard as I can, as long as it takes to make that happen. I mean, you don't even have to pay me, all right? I'll work for free.
For free?
Well, I meant not forever, just like as a probationary thing.
Donna, tell Wyatt I'm on my way over.
Do you never have to press a button on that?
Got it. And Jessica wants to see Mike in her office right now.
Lewis told me what you did at the club.
Do you
That he
never have to
played
press a
the
button on
story.
that thing? I should hear you all the time.
Told me enough to impress me. New business is hard. People will promise you the world, but until they sign that engagement letter, it means nothing. I don't know what you told Tom Keller, but bring a client in at your age. That reminds me of Harvey.
He brought him in?
Jessica,
Told him not to
before we
sign.
get started, there's something in the retainer that Tom pointed out.
It's not a big deal, really. We were just...
No. Like I said, we're here to make you happy. Right?
I thought you wanted nothing to do with him. I didn't. Then I thought about it. He may not be a very good person, but a little deviousness is the sort of thing you look for in a good lawyer. I mean, the other guy I was with, he was too nice. We were buddies, we went to school together. It's time I grew up and got a real shark. Well, I had no intention of being that way to get your business. That's exactly why I insisted that you be my point man. I want someone being devious for me, not to me. What? It's just, Lewis never would have told Jessica that I existed, let alone that I helped him if you hadn't done that. Anyway, I see it. The three of us stick together and make a pretty good team. You know, I got a better idea.
$20 million.
They claim it's their final offer.
Would you come in with
That's
me
what it
with
costs to
my
make the
yard?
prototype. Not to mention my entire savings and 2 years of my life.
Why? They know we're stalled on our injunction, which means to them, they're giving you a fair price as an insurance policy against the risk of possibly losing the interference claim.
I don't care what it is to them. It's not fair.
Fair or not, it's their final offer.
You think I should take it?
I think you should tell them to shove it up their ass.
20 million? Yeah, no, you better come. If I
Ladies
was
and
spending
gentlemen.
30 million?
No, he
Terribly
said
sorry,
that's what
we'll
he
get
spent,
the
20.
No, 20? Shit.
What problem? We came down here because you led us to believe that your client was ready to accept our settlement agreement.
And I thought he would. Look, I took him the offer.
I presented it to him and recommended that he take it. In fact, I urged him to take it. You know what he told me to do? He told me to tell you to shove it up your ass.
Now, I know you didn't have me come all the way down here just to tell me that.
You're right. That's not all White said. He
I
said,
wanna tell you
rather than
something.
spending years fighting this out in court, in 48 hours, he's gonna put this online.
That's a little rough, but you get the idea.
What are you showing us? Is this a website?
Available at the Suntech domain name.
All the design plans and calculations have been uploaded.
Is this online now?
Can be.
Which means the whole world will have access to my designs.
There'll be 10 knockoffs of that phone before you can catch a cab back to your headquarters.
We could file an injunction.
Not before tomorrow, and once that technology is out there, good luck putting that genie back in the bottle.
Well, then we'll sue.
But my client won't have any money. What he will have is credit for the initial design, which, after he incorporates under a different name, will be worth a hell of a lot more money than the $20 million that you're offering.
Man, come on, give me $100, man. We gonna shut the fuck up forever.
You're saying that this was all your client's idea.
It was. Because he's super smart.
Yes.
You built this phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Walk away by 75.
Thought you weren't coming.
Had to settle the case first.
Yeah,
You
I
have
look
the
like Kevin
paperwork we're
Spacey
talking
a
about?
little bit, though. My big brother.
What is this? A copy of the Judicial Conduct Codes. A friend of mine works at the Attorney General's office. He gave it to me. We had a nice chat about it. I told him if you were willing to blackmail someone once, chances are you've done it before. He's very anxious to meet you.
You think you can get away with screwing my wife and then have me investigated?
You actually have it the wrong way around. The only thing I've done so far is have you investigated.
What?
I never actually slept with Lauren, but I knew you'd never believe me, so I kept my mouth shut. But now that she's getting a divorce, my policy no longer applies. And of course, she's free to date whoever she pleases. And she pleases me. Enjoy your evening, Donald.
So I mean, do you love your wife anyway? Before the divorce? Well, you just waiting on an excuse to get a divorce in a way where she can't take half your money.
Seems like it.
I was heard about this place. The room was Hoffaberry then.
Not sure, but the Ark of the Covenant's just down the hall on the left.
When you're finished down here, I'd like you to come upstairs and start putting together a settlement memorandum.
They went for it?
Thanks to your idea.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really my idea.
They're settling for $400 million.
Okay, yeah, that was my
That
idea.
was my idea. I'm gonna take credit.
So does this mean I get to keep my job?
It went from
What
20 to
about
400
Before
million.
you do Harvard.
Do we have to have a conversation about how you keep interrupting me? Look, sometimes when someone pulls a gun on you, instead of bullets, it's filled with blanks. What's this? It's a copy of your drug test results.
He lied about the drug test.
But this says I passed.
You did.
Louis showed me a fake.
I'm gonna go have a talk with him.
You know what? Why don't you let me do it?
You think you're ready for the adult table?
Didn't you hear?
You
Just
motherfuckers
landed
be
my
playing
first
me all
plan.
day.
Why do you think I'm showing you this now and not going straight to Lewis? Easy on him.
Oh,
Nope.
good boy. You lied. That other drug test you showed me was a fake.
How'd you figure that out?
Someone once told me I have an eye for detail when it comes to important paperwork.
Well, maybe you're not as good as you think you are, or you would have caught it sooner.
Okay, so this was all some sort of test. You blackmailed me, you jeopardized my
Mike,
job.
stop. Stop. We all came out ahead, didn't we? That new client's gonna bring us millions. Jessica knows your name now. It's a win-win.
You're right. She does know my name. Which is why she'll listen when I tell her exactly what happened.
Okay, but before you do that, it is that time again, isn't it?
The test.
What time?
Pee and cup time.
And now you know I'd fail.
Of course, you can run to mommy, tell your story, and take your chances, or you can take the test and trust that I'll keep it to myself as my way of thanking you.
He already had this whole shit mapped out in his head, baby.
Shit. I would have just not even came down here. It would have been alright.
I actually did some reading of the Pearson-Harmon drug policy as well. Turns out that you have to wait 3 months before you can request another drug test. It's a little detail you might have missed, so drink up. Oh, and I spoke to Tom Keller. He says that he feels he'd be best served with the combination of me and Harvey. I think you'll get that call in the morning.
Nice.
Now he brought a real client, like Harvey said. Now he said the big boy too.
Yeah, you got served, bruh.
Alright, man, it was episode 2 of Suits, and man, you know that wasn't really that reactable, this episode right here, but it is growing on me, right? The friendship, the way it's going down, the trickery, and I don't know what type of really lawyers they are. I think they're just general counsel sharks out here in these streets, trying to get the most money as they can, which is fine, because that greed is going to lead to a whole bunch of damn situations where they're going to have to choose between moral things, doing the right thing, and then just trying to get the money, things of that nature. So that's going to have a lot of good dynamic in there. Our main guy, our savant, I can't remember his name.
Mike.
I'll get his name.
Mike.
Is Mike. So Mike is going to he's going to have the growing pains, right? Because he's in this environment where these lawyers are being lawyers, and he's just a really nice person. When he comes into his own, I think he's really going to shine too, right? Because he already got the skills to navigate these waters. He's just trying to play it on the more, I don't want to go to jail type shit, and I don't really know what's right from wrong, thing. But he'll start getting it once he really get into the lawyer aspect of it. Harvey, I think he going to be my stone cold player all the way through. No fear is what he's going to be modeled as to be. And the different cases is what's going to make this show shine for me on there. But I still had a lot of fun with this episode right here. But yeah, it looks like they can definitely just go and get better and better with a show like this. Because it really, there's no overarching plot that needs to get to a get other than it's episodic. So thank you again for picking it.
Shout out again to executive producer Jamal for sponsoring this reaction. I mean, Harvey definitely has that, like, Dr. House aesthetic. Even when Mike was talking about, I'll work for free, and he had, like, the house moment, he was like, oh, free?
Yeah.
And, like, that's how he figured out how to navigate the case, or, I mean, it is kind of like the case. So, like, it does feel episodic in that sense, too, to where it could pretty much go on forever, because it's not based on this overarching theme or plot or resolution. It's more so about the character development, and the cases move the story along. But I do like Harvey's, like, that he has like a moral code, not just in like the way that he navigates his relationship with Mike, but the way he navigates his relationship with everything outside of the law too. And clearly, they're positioning Lewis as like the grimy, shicey type lawyer. So I'm curious to see if his character develops, or is that the pocket he has to be in to create that contrast. But it definitely entertaining, especially as the episode nears the end, because it's always like, how are they going to solve the current situation? And I always like when the douche gets served, and like that clearly happened this episode. So overall entertaining episode, and definitely curious to see how it progresses from here.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsor reaction for Suits, Season 2, Episode number 2. Season 1, Episode number 2. I don't know where I'm at with that. And until next time,